Hey, Cyril. Good morning. I've got some business today to conduct in Uyo. So around 9 a.m., I'm going to head out to the city. It's about a 45-minute drive from the village. I'm going to spend pretty much all day there. Probably stay till 3 o'clock, 3:30, and then head back to the village. So this is my backyard. I want to talk a little bit about DSTV. So anytime that I'm in town, this DSTV satellite dish, I get to watch sports, CNN, local programming, and I only activate it when I need it. I pay about 15,000 naira for the 2 weeks that I'm in the village. This is the GP tank that I use. That is, I think, a 31 or 3,200 liter capacity. And this is the pump. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. Usually fill the pipe here. Water is coming from the ground straight up into the tank. Here's one of the 4 solar that I installed. At night, it illuminates this backyard. There's one, there's another one right there. This is my backyard. Ifan, I am. That means how much? Ifan. Hindi okay, o men yata fredo mau. Ifan kayam. Means how much are you selling? 5,000. Ifan. 5,000 kid. Ke pineapple kid.
Yo, ke from.
Mbo kid, nyem kid.
Yo.
Kid means I want one.
Angge yimi ya from.
Mbi kan ta fredo mai bon. Yeah, 5,000 all those on the abo. Boy, yan Kirimba. Yeah, yan Kirimba. First one. So he's trying to sell it for 5,000 naira, which is more than I'm willing to pay. Now he wants to negotiate. Yeah, me Fredo. Pay him no deep kid, but I just want to buy one. Okay, if I'm getting that means I don't know how much it's going for, but how much he's selling it for. Huh?
2,000, but no 1.5.
Yanse, Yanse means let me look at it. So guys, you see, this is why it's important for you to have a gate on your property. Because if I didn't have this gate, this gentleman would have walked into this property and knocked on my door to sell me pineapples. So I'm transacting through the gate. And you also want to fence your property as fast as practical. Very important for privacy. Abo Ifang last. I honestly don't know how much these go for in the marketplace.
Not too.
Yo. So this is what's going on. He said he wanted 1,500 naira, and then he went up to 2,000. You know, you know one. You know 1,000. So for me, I'm negotiating 1,000 naira. For me, yo. No, me no, me say wo. Me say we may di nong beken nom moita. Yeah. Kan 1,000 ko boy da. Aki don mbo we da, but kido 1,000. Me means I need the pineapple for 1,000. Pineapple will make it 500.
Hey, that we are mom.
Now I need 1,000. So I've accepted. No, sorry, he's accepted 1,000. I don't have the key to my gate because it's locked. So I'm going to give him. I have cash. I'm going to give him. I don't know. We know 1,000.
Yeah, I'm in the year. I'm in New York. But I'm in New York.
I'm giving them. So this is 1,000 naira. Can't wait to get it. All right, no, do you hand over no? Thank you. Made sure okay, hand him. I'm going one for cake. I can come from. Okay. Later now.
All right.
All right. I was not expecting to wake up this morning to buy a pineapple, but this is village living for you. Anything can happen. That's all. Enjoy your day. Hello. All right, so I'm going to take this pineapple. I'm going to. That's all the lock too. Okay? The gate is locked. Okay. Thank you. Essentially, I am the Department of Energy. When I'm in the village and the homesteaders hear the generator on, they all come with their cell phones and radios and light bulbs to get charged up. Okay, here we go. Pineapple. All right, let's do this. Let's go in. Another thing too, I should remind you guys, I live here by myself, alone. Nobody lives in my home. I had to let go the guy that was living here. I let him go about 8 months ago, and I do not regret it. So this is it. I make my own meal, wash my own dishes. As you can see, I have everything that I need to live comfortably. I have my water, a nice house. I got my power, my electricity right there. And this is it. This is my little setup here. From Las Vegas to the village in Akwa Ibom. All right, so I'm gonna place this here. And later on, I'm gonna come to it later on. But anyway, so this is my electric cooker. This is my living room. My entertainment center there with my little tiny screen TV. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys how this is where I garage my car. Let's open this up. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about my process as far as my vehicle. I know some of you are probably wondering what happens. It's like when I finish my time here in the village and I head back home to the United States, what do I do with my car? That's what I do with it. I park it in I have a 2-car garage. I park it in my garage, cover it up with a car cover, disconnect the car battery, close my door, and just let it sit until I get back. Nothing has ever happened to my vehicle. It starts right away. All I do is rent the battery. There's a mechanic here that I work with. He's the one that, if I need anything fixed on a car, which isn't really a lot, it's a 2012 Hyundai Elantra, I'll reach out to the mechanic. He'll come in and do what he has to do. So that's the person that I rent my car battery from. And for the 2 weeks that I'm in the village, I pay 15,000 naira, which is about $9 for the 2 weeks that I'm here, to rent the battery. And then when I'm done, I hand it back to him, and just basically wait until the next time I'm back in the village. And I take my car keys with me back to the United States. That's the best thing that you can do to save yourself a lot of headache and to save yourself a lot of stress. I remember when I was a kid, my father, yes, and as far as the Hyundai Elantra, I shipped it out here in 2012 from Las Vegas. So it was trucked from Las Vegas to Freeport, Texas, and then from Freeport, Texas, shipped via sea to Lagos, Nigeria, and then I paid a driver to drive it from Lagos, Nigeria, straight to my house in the village. So the story I was gonna say is my father, when I was a teenager, would do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. Just to be able to have transportation, he would ship his car into the village, and then on his way out, what does he do? He ends up leaving the vehicle with his family. And by the time he gets back the following year he would literally come back to no vehicle because they've driven it to the ground. They've completely destroyed the vehicle. So I learned from that. To never, ever, ever, ever allow family members access to my properties. Whether it's my home, my car, I'm just tight like that with my properties. It is what it is. And it's that strategy has saved me a lot of energy and has completely eliminated conflict. Because that's usually when conflict starts in families. When you give someone or you allow someone access to your private personal space or your private personal property, and they end up damaging your property or stealing from you, or in some cases I've heard stories of people just taking over other people's properties because they're not in the country. So what you want to do is keep your properties to yourself, ship your car if you want to. This is not a necessity, but because of the regularity of my trip to Nigeria, I come to Nigeria once every year, and I usually spend about a couple of weeks here. I need that mobility. I don't want to depend on public transportation. I don't want to depend on family members. And just having a vehicle that's parked that I can access anytime that I want gives me that mobility that I need to be able to move, come in and go as I want to. And another thing too is having a place to live. And I've talked about this. It's locked. Come back. Temedi. So that's a kid trying to, I'm getting, like I said, to charge his phone because the generator's on. So I just told him to come back. But what I was saying is, yes, the importance of having a place to live. Again, it depends on your objectives. If you want to come to Nigeria and invest for the long term, you are going to need a place to live. invest. It doesn't have to be the size of my home. This is rather massive for the village. It doesn't have to be that size. But I'm telling you, even if it's buying a small plot of land and building a 1 or 2 bedroom bungalow, you are going to need your own private space. As you can see, my property is fenced. And gated. And gated. That's my grandfather's building right there. So this is true and true homestead living. Guys, it's possible. If you wanted to, it's really possible. Oh, look at this cow. How did you get out of the harness? How did you get out of this? Look at that. All right, let's get you back in. That's my little, I don't know how he got out, but anyway, I'm gonna put this back on him. And hope you like that little glimpse of my life in a homestead. Rich and Barracat, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm a Nigerian-born, US-based entrepreneur, businessman, and I make content about business, investments, and strategic partnerships in Nigeria. Let me go ahead and put this harness back on this guy. And I'll catch you guys another time. All right?